Hey guys, shit, I almost forgot about you tonight. Sorry. So I've had some pretty major life changes, and I have actually, we've put our business property on the market and we're hoping that it sells. I've started working from home. I've increased my workload pretty tremendously. I gave up my paper route. It's been a whole series of constant shift and changes around here. Part of that, part of working from home, it's both a blessing and a curse. As I got up at 7:30 this morning and headed straight to my computer, and I was literally just on it and went, holy cow. Oh, now my phone battery's dying. Sorry about that. Okay. So hope you guys are doing well tonight. And let me see if I can raise this up just a little bit. Oh, I don't know who's with me, but welcome. So tonight I am doing a easy keto sweet. This is something that I eat regularly. When I first started the keto way of eating, I was really concerned about deprivation. And I am one that is all about indulgences. I love food. I mean, my whole life is geared towards food. And so that's something I was really hesitant to jump into keto because I really didn't want to give stuff up. Hey Tom, welcome. I know Tom himself is considered keto. Let's see who else is here. J Dog's Place, welcome. And Magdalena, hey, welcome. So keto, I'm by no means an expert. Hey Sandra, welcome. And I really believe in North Star Prep Studders here. Awesome, you guys are just all flooding in. So like I said, I'm not about deprivation. I am all about indulgences. I live life to be happy. I figure life is short. I am not into diets per se because I'm not into giving stuff up. Giving up beer was hard for me. I love my beer. If you knew me pre-keto, I talked about beer and cookies like all the time. So hello Barbara, welcome. And I'm not into buying all these weird alternative ingredients. I don't want to go out of my way. I don't want to buy expensive ingredients. So I am all about simplicity. I'm about things that I have on hand already, things that we already enjoy. And so this is one thing. I love desserts. I love sweets. And so I didn't want to give that part up. I also want to show you guys my keto body. So this is yay keto. So, but one thing with keto is it's high fat, low carb. And so you're not looking at eliminating things like cheeses. Dairy can be inflammatory, so if it is something that messes with your system, that's something you're going to have to do. Your mileage may vary. Same things with alternative sweeteners. This is stevia. I haven't necessarily noticed that I retain a lot of water weight when I'm using these types of sweeteners. Some people do. So this is one of those things that you're going to have to play with, and it may or may not work well for you. But I like my sweets, and this works well. So cream cheese. This is a full 8-ounce block. I use about a third of it, so I can make 3 of these. Let's see. Tom says he used to be a beer snob. I'm a beer snob too. And I don't like just any beer. I'm very particular about my beers. I like Mexican beers, and not the skunky Mexican beers. So I'm all about the experience, just in general in life. Hello, life in the UP. Thank you for saying I look great. I feel great. And part of that is how I'm fueling my body. So carbs, I hate to admit it because I loved them, but I always felt like I was kind of dragging my rear end. And I love beer. I could definitely feel it made me feel slow. Cookies made me feel slow. I feel like I am running on jet fuel all the time while I'm on keto. And I gotta tell you, I appreciate that as somebody who is always, I don't even burn my candle at both ends. I say that I chuck that sucker in the fire and just let it burn. So energy is good. Julie says that I'm like the Energizer bunny, that I just keep going and I never stop, and that's probably pretty accurate. So let's see, Tom says he likes the dark German beers. So go beer. I feel bad talking about beer on the keto show. That's like sacrilegious here. So cream cheese. This is like super easy, and this is gonna be like shortest show ever. So I don't measure anything. I just kind of toss it in. So this will be totally dependent on your own personal taste. Do know that there is some carbs in cream cheese. There's some carbs in cocoa powder. So it's not a carb free, but the whole point in keto is low carb. And my ultimate goal, as with many of the ketoans that I interact with, is 20 grams of carbs or less. We're pretty strict on that carb count. I know that there are a little more loose interpretations of keto where you can go up to 50 grams of carbs. Again, I would base it on how you feel and how your body reacts. My body really likes this low carb below 20 grams. So a little bit of sweetener. I use stevia. There's different alternatives out there. You don't necessarily have to stick with what I've got. So, hey, howdy, right? Or, oh, damn it. I know you're from Santa Clara, and I can't even touch my phone. I'm too short, sorry. Hood Ride Whitey, that's you. Welcome, because you don't make it to all my shows. So, this is homemade vanilla extract. I did a show on extracts, and if I can get my stuff together, I will link it to the show. I didn't do the vanilla in that particular show because I already had 2 of these suckers on my shelf, but in that show I did show you how to make coffee extract, almond extract, and cinnamon extract. But extracts are ridiculously easy. You just put whatever it is you're trying to pull the flavor from in some sort of liquor. This is vodka, you can use rum, you can use bourbon. Again, totally up to you. So I use probably, if I had to guesstimate, maybe somewhere between 2 to 3 teaspoons, maybe a little less, I don't know, I just pour it in. So, and alcohol can slow down the ketosis process. Your body wants to process alcohol, then glucose, and then you shift into the ketones. So I wouldn't recommend putting a lot of alcohol into your diet if you are working on keto for weight loss properties or inflammation. So heavy whipping cream. This thing is like my go-to for all sorts of stuff, loaded with good fats, delicious. It is an indulgence for sure. Again, I probably put maybe a tablespoon, maybe 2. And then same thing with the cocoa powder. So, oh, North Star Prep Setter says, don't forget to hit the thumbs up for Catherine. Thank you, because I'm terrible about asking for that for myself. So, if you guys would like, share, subscribe if you haven't, tell your friends about me. That's, it would be greatly appreciated. I should probably get a spoon because I'm probably going to make a huge mess here. And I would hate to dump a ton of this. So, okay, and again, maybe about a tablespoon. I'm terrible about measurements. I'm just very by the seat of my pants. That's kind of how I live my life, is by the seat of my pants, and everything's an adventure. So you just, those simple ingredients, so heavy whipping cream, vanilla extract, sweetener of your choice, cocoa powder. What's in that black thing? Is that the cocoa powder? I'm not sure. Oh, that's really all there is. And then the cream cheese. And then you smush it up. You could probably use a hand whipper. Let's see, liking and sharing right now. Thank you, Magdalena. I love you too. So, yeah, Barbara, if this is what you were asking about, is cocoa powder. It's, we buy in bulk. You can definitely buy less than this, but, ooh, spoon. We tend to have, I use a lot of cocoa powder. That's one of my go-tos. If shit were to ever hit the fan and there were some sort of apocalypse, this is one thing I would definitely want to have on hand, because not only do I like my indulgences, you can use this, and I make my own mineral powder, so like powdered foundation that is just cornstarch and this. So it's got different applications. So, but I am all about quality of life. So, where did I get it? I think this is from Costco. You can also buy big bags on Amazon. And in fact, if you guys are Amazon shoppers, wherever the description is, I think it's down below, I've got my Amazon store link that helps both Julie at Dirt Patch Heaven and my Homestead. So, we are a team, go team, and you guys are part of my team too, so thank you. So, and really, this is about it. I mean, it doesn't get any simpler than this. So when it gets all incorporated here, it kind of reminds me of mousse. I already had some of this today, so I should probably save it and eat it tomorrow. I say probably, most likely I'm going to go ahead and eat this again tonight anyway. So, and check it out. Ta-da! So there you go. If you are in maintenance on keto, so if you've been doing keto for a while and you know how your body's going to react, you could always throw some berries in there. So berries like blackberries, raspberries, blueberries, they're lower on the glycemic index. You don't want to eat a ton of them because the sugars will stall your weight loss potentially. So, and you will definitely have an insulin reaction of some sort, but if you're doing just a few, you should be more than fine. So You guys, anybody can do this, and it is good. So you won't feel like you're depriving yourself. It is such a treat. It sounds weird. A lot of the stuff that I've been making sounds really weird. So I guess Catherine's crazy keto stuff, but super easy, super delicious. And that is all I have for you guys tonight. So I hope you got something of value of this. I appreciate you joining me. Sorry that I've almost forgot about you. So we shall talk to you soon. Take care. Bye. Let's see if I can reach my phone now.